asshole. Welcome back to Cooking with Friday on Fridays, episode 29. Today we're making butterscotch cheesecake and Mom's famous goulash. We start by following the directions on the box. Packet 1 into a bowl with 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm using brown sugar because it's the only real sugar in my house besides artificial. And cheesecake really deserves better than artificial. 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Then fold these ingredients together until all the dry ingredients have melded into a loose ball. Dump the crumbly mix into your pan and press it flat, trying to raise up the walls with the mixture if possible. In another bowl, add 1.5 cups of milk, then dump packet 2 into the milk. Stir slowly until the powder blends in and no more dust can be seen, about 30 seconds. Then once the batter is blended, begin stirring rapidly and vigorously for about 2 to 3 minutes. It will thicken up quite a bit during this process. Now we stop reading the box and melt 1.5 cups of butterscotch chips in a Pyrex measuring cup, just enough so a pour can be achieved from the consistency. We will dump the batter over the crumbled crust and smooth it out, trying not to smear the walls of the pan with the cheesecake. Then slowly pour out the cooling butterscotch in even streams, trying to create a thin lace-like ribbon with the slow pour. I failed on making pretty lattice work. I had such a grand image in my head, so I just said screw it and spread it out evenly, making something like a Hershey bar instead. Sprinkle a few of the unmelted butterscotch chips over the cooling candy, then refrigerate it for a solid half hour, if not longer. Now to prep the veg for Mom's goulash. Whole onion chopped medium large. Looking for bite-sized chunks, large enough to fit on a spoon. Same thing with the green peppers, cut into spoon-sized pieces. In one pot, add 32 ounces of water for your pasta. And set it on the stove to boil at high heat. In the other pot, add a pound of ground beef, hopefully thawed meat because you're planning for your meal appropriately, not frozen because it was forgot to be pulled out, like I did. It's okay, there'll be plenty of moisture from the veg that goes along with it. A little salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Dump in the veg and put it on medium-high heat alongside the pasta water that should be boiling by now, or close to it. 2 7-ounce bags of cavatelli pasta, that's shell pasta in simple English. Dump them into the boiling water with only a tablespoon of olive oil. The less oil in the water allows a more dense layer of sauce to stick to the pasta. Stir the noodles every 30 seconds for about 5 minutes to keep it from sticking. Add 1 cup of beef stock or chicken broth to the ground beef veg to allow a nice simmer as it reduces down and finishes browning. After the 5 minutes of boiling and stirring, drain the pasta and allow it to rest while the sauce is prepared. In the pot that boiled the pasta, drop in 2 cans of drained and sliced mushrooms banned from the chat. Open 2 cans of diced tomatoes and add them with the juice and all. Two cans of tomato sauce goes in, saving 2 more depending on how much the pasta absorbs. Add the mostly cooked macaroni to the sauce and begin turning it slowly, containing any splashes. I only add 1 more can of juice because it's almost the color and consistency I like. Before I stir in the last of this sauce, I will season it with some garlic powder. Minced or chopped is better, but shrug. Then some onion powder to open the flavor of the cooked ones that will be added with the beef. Looking for a nicely coated pasta, not naked nude swimming in a pool of soup. Once the meat has reduced the broth down, transfer the protein into the starchy tomato pasta. Blend carefully and thoroughly. Again, if you are seeing naked nudes, add more juice and stir again. Not quite a bolognese, not quite ziti, it's mom's goulash. This visual stirs childhood memories. I smell it through the ages of our family, gathering around generations of simple, filling, cheap meals. Looks like a taste of homemade hugs and shared smiles. Once it's heated thoroughly, it's time to serve. Let's fix a bowl. A Santa bowl, actually, from years gone by. It's a relic to be sure, but mom's goulash recipe might be as old as even the idea of Christmas is. Some cheap garlic bread. Great bread for sure. The garlic part was mainly butter and oregano. 4 out of 10 on the bread scale. Bowl stuff, delicious and filling. Good job, now dessert. The cheesecake has been alive for almost an hour. I can't have that. Grab the biggest knife I can, tack that thick candy bar crust to this cheesy, savory, sweet morsel. I put a few holes in the pan. It was worth it. I was told to dip the cold pan into a shallow dish with warm water in it, not letting the water into the cake, but bathing the outside of the cold pan for about 30 seconds. Whatever. How about a garden update? The green pepper is blooming its first pepper bulbs. Very exciting. I got bug nets for them once they're the size of maturity. The tomatoes are springing up daily. Hope to see some flowers soon. Thanks for watching. Friday appreciates it even if she's not bringing it to the table much. I'll try to bring the table to her if I can. It's her channel after all. Like and subscribe. Bye.